Hi guys, Chris here from the Ultimate Recycler. Here's another video in my series of what do worms like to eat. This is a fig tree at the front of our house. It came with the property, obviously, and it's got quite a lot of fruit on it. It will probably be removed at some stage. We don't eat figs, and I don't know that right in front of the front door is a good spot for it. It's quite messy when the figs drop off, as we found last year. However, we've discovered that figs are prone to fruit fly, and that being a problem, starting to be a problem in this area, we should take these off. So I'm going to strip the tree. As with my peaches, I stripped the tree. I'll mulch these up and put them through the worm farm and see if they like them. Alright, here we have a bucket full of figs from the tree. I have no idea when figs are ripe or not, but these ones don't look ripe. They feel a bit spongy and fairly light, so they should mulch up quite well. Here's my electric garden mulcher, which I've shown in my peaches video. Quite a good one in that it does fleshy stuff very well. It's not really any good for sticks or if you try to mulch paper or anything like that, but for leaves and fruit and veggie scraps, which I put through it, it does a pretty good job. Alright, we'll put a few of these through and see how they mulch up. So they're mulching through pretty well. They fit down the hopper alright. And the mulcher makes short work of them. We'll just turn it off and we'll have a look at the end product. Okay, it's making quite a nice fine pulp. It tends to slice them up. They're still very light, but a little bit of moisture in them. So I'll finish this bucket and we'll spread them in the worm farm. Okay, back to my little worm farm here, which, as I mentioned, has become a bit of a testing station for various produce or potential tucker for the worms. This centre bay at the moment has some more peaches and the worms are right into that. They're going great guns. This bay hasn't had anything for a while. So there's the odd worm in there, but it's pretty well just mostly worm castings, nice and damp, and just ready for another test run. So here's the bucket full, or what the bucket full became of figs. Quite a lot of it here. So what we'll do is we'll spread this around in here. I'll give it maybe an inch and a half thick. Dampen it down, put the carpet over it to keep it damp, and we'll check it in a week's time and just see what's happened, whether the worms have moved in or whether they keep away. Well, it's now just 4 days since I put the fig pulp into the worm farm. I thought I'd give it a quick check and I was quite surprised, so I thought I'd share with you 4 days of being in the worm farm, and they're right into it. You can see that the pulp's gone, sort of developed a bit of a mould, but the worms have been digging into this like you wouldn't believe. Now I'm sure they're not that hungry. I think they've obviously just like the look, they're just right through that. So I'm going to leave it for the week like I did with the peaches, but clearly figs are a favourite. And it can go on the list of what to feed these little guys. So we'll check back in a week and see how it's looking then. Alright guys, it's been a week and 1 day, the same time as I left the peaches in here for, and we have the pulverised or mulched figs, and now we'll see how the worms have gone. So yep, it looks like all the figs have gone. Worms look pretty thick there. Let's see what we have under here. Yeah, they've certainly enjoyed those. Pretty well devoured. It looks like pretty well pure worm castings in there. So another successful experiment. Figs are obviously pretty tasty to the worms, and I'll continue to do these experiments with produce I have to get rid of, and it's just nice to know what the worms enjoy, what they'll process and turn into beautiful worm castings for our garden. So until next time, thanks for watching.